In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a startup right now using some very simple steps coming right up. And this is John Lee. If this is the first time you come across me, my channel is all about starting businesses, growing businesses, and creating multiple streams of income. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new content that's coming out. So the first thing you need to learn, especially when it comes to creating your startup, is to make sure you have some kind of business plan. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what niche or industry are you going to? What demand is there? I mean, a lot of people, when they start a startup, they're not really focusing on, okay, what's that end goal? They start a business not knowing what the end goal is. Remember, with businesses, a lot of it, well, the reason why people start it is because it's about the exit strategy. So what is the exit? So you start the business with the end in mind. And when you do that, you'll start that business completely differently. And your business plan needs to look at the costs, the liabilities, the projections. It's got to look at when you're starting the business, how much profit are you likely to make? What's your profit and loss? What's your assets? What's your liabilities? So you want to start thinking about all of this stuff and start jotting it down on paper on a plan so you can extrapolate in 12 months where your business is going to be. The second thing you want to do when it comes to starting with your business is to make sure you secure some funding. So one of the first businesses I started a real estate company, and I had an investor pay me $20,000 just as some seed funding for that company. How did I secure that? Because I had a business plan. Well, it wasn't even a business plan. It's kind of like on a napkin idea, but it was quite detailed. It was like, okay, this is this is what's going to do. Here's my track record. Here's what I've done. And that investor decided to give me $20,000. That's how I started the seed capital for my property business, right? Because we used a lot of that money to do marketing. We used some of that money to hire some people, to do some of the admin stuff. So we were then able to focus on what we were really good at, which was deal making. And also as well, the company that we just listed on the stock exchange, we had to put all of that into a plan. So we make sure we secure the funding. Now, when you're looking for funding, it's really important that you make sure that your business plan stacks up, that you can actually deliver what's on there, because you might get the first lot of money, but if you don't deliver those results, then you're not going to get the second lot of money that comes in. So make sure you're looking to secure a lot of funding, even when you don't need it. The third thing you want to do is you want to surround yourself with the right people. I can tell you from being in this industry, I would not be here right now if I hadn't have met all the amazing people who have helped me with my contacts, helped me with securing funding, helped with even just like masterminding ideas. Like sometimes I go to somebody who I know and say, hey, I've got this idea. What do you think? They say, John, that's terrible. Don't even do it. And I would say, why? Because of this. Have you thought of this? And I didn't think about that. So you want to surround yourself with the right people, because when you surround yourself with the right people, you start to bounce ideas. And actually what you want to do is try to find somebody who plays a game better than you. Because if you can hang around those people, it's going to start lifting your game. You're going to start lifting your game up. And when you lift your game up, guess what happens? You become a better player. And so that's exactly what it's about. So find people, hang around the right people. And if you don't know where to find these people, find somebody in that industry, work for them for free. Because you don't work to earn, you work to learn. Okay, the fourth thing you want to do when it comes to starting your startup right now is definitely have a website, because the website gives you some kind of what we call digital footprint. Now, websites I always say are like a waste of money, right? But they're still needed. It's kind of like an online brochure. So if someone says, so what do you do? Like, you want to give someone a website, so that website will tell, like in a split second, it'll tell them what they do. And let me give you a little tip about a website, by the way. Location as well. Tell people where you pick a location and where you're going to be operating. If it's globally, then obviously online is good. But one of the things I always say is, like, on your website, make sure you have a little video explaining, like less than a minute, explaining in 1 minute what your business does. So for example, if you want to see a great example of this, go to www.membby.com, membby.com. And if you go to that website, you'll see a little video that in less than a minute tells you exactly what we do step by step. So this is another powerful metric so a powerful strategy that you want to use, because then it allows you to scale your message without you having to explain yourself all the time. So make sure you get yourself a website and pick a good location. Okay, the fifth thing you want to do is you want to become an expert in that area. What do I mean by this? So when you become an expert, you become an authority. There are a few stages to this. The first stage, a lot of people are unknown. If you're unknown, no one's going to come to you. The second stage is we become a bit of an expert, right? We become an expert in that field. So when you become an expert from unknown to an expert, unknown means you have to chase business. Expert means that people come to you for your expertise. So that's why you want to focus on all the branding as well to position yourself in that market. So now you start to have people come to you instead of you having to beg for business. Okay, number six, this one is the one that really allowed my business to become a multi-million pound company, is to have and build a customer database. When you create a customer database, and the reason why customer database is so important, so as well as you treat the customers well, you add massive value. They say that 1 customer is equal to 5 cold calls. That means, like, instead of going to find new clients all the time, doesn't it make sense to just go and find people who you already want to work with? Go and find people who you can already serve, who's already trusted that process. Because when you build that customer database, you want to build different products and services to offer back to that customer database that's going to add even more value to them. So what's the next step you can help them with? Create that product, go back to the customer database, offer it to them, and then you can start earning more revenue. For example, if you have 1,000 clients, but these 1,000 clients, let's say they pay you $100, we can just get them to pay one more time that year. So your 1,000 times 100 then doubles if you get 2,000 clients, because it's ultimately they're spending one more time again. So that's the goal, and that's one of the reasons why you want to have a customer database. Okay, the last one, really important. I mean, before I tell you this, if you love this content, if you want to learn how to start businesses, grow businesses, and start earning more multiple streams of income, then hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new content. And do me a favor, hit the like button right now, because that will tell YouTube that you like my content and they start showing you more of my content so you don't miss out on all the new content. Okay, the last thing you want to do, number 7, is to make sure you prepare for everything. I mean, look at what happened with COVID, right? Literally overnight, all businesses just halted. Some of the biggest brands in the world have gone bankrupt or gone into administration. So you need to prepare for everything. If you're offline, get online. If you're online, get offline. If you're having one product, start creating products, start creating services, start creating subscriptions and memberships for your business, because without that, your business can't survive. Make sure you focus on these 7 things, especially when it comes to starting your business. Again, if you've loved this, do me a favor, hit the like button so it tells YouTube to show you more of my content. And if you want to learn more about starting businesses and having a startup, a profitable one, click the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on the new content. My question for you is, which one of these strategies will you try? Leave a comment below. I'll personally come in and answer those questions. If you've got any questions whatsoever, leave a comment below and I'll go in and answer those questions for you as well. What I'll do is I'll link some videos here and here. I'll put a subscribe button over here, so make sure you hit those buttons. And other than that, this is John Lee, the author of Business Hack. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.